All right, so here we go again. We have round number 3 of 3 from CBR.com regarding Velma. I'm telling you, man, it's a gift that keeps on giving, and I'm going to keep going for it. I don't really care, honestly. It helps the channel a lot. I have a lot of fun talking about not only Velma, but also CBR.com. You guys know already at this point that CBR is just hilarious with their articles, and they are definitely mega shills, and I love reading their articles online so people can see exactly what's going on with this. And not only that, you have 3 articles in the same day about Velma from 3 different writers at CBR. 3 different writers at CBR, all talking about Velma within the same day. It's insane. So this particular article now talks about Velma and how Velma handles toxic masculinity very well. Yes, we're here. We're here with toxic masculinity again, okay? But then apparently botches another problematic trope. So this one's going to be good. This one's from one of our favorite writers. His name is Ronaldo Matadine, okay? And this guy literally shills for Velma so unbelievably hard when it comes to diversity, equity, inclusion, all the typical talking bullshit points that you come to expect. This guy shills incredibly hard for it. So let's get into the article, guys. And this one comes from CBR.com. But before we do, guys, I would greatly appreciate if you could help us out. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I would really, really appreciate it. Consider giving us a long view duration. It helps us fight the YouTube algorithm. And like the video and comment, because honestly, I want to hear what you have to say. So with that being said, it says Velma handles toxic masculinity very well, but botches another problematic trope. As much as HBO Max's Velma tries to educate its characters on toxic masculinity, it also has a major flaw regarding another disgusting stigma. Now, Ronaldo Matadine, he doesn't actually put his picture online, but I've showed his picture before. I don't really need to show it again, but he looks exactly like how you would think someone who writes like this looks. I'm just going to put that out there. It says in season 1 of HBO Max's Velma, it's safe to say that the show has been divisive. Some fans beholden to the old Scooby-Doo lore don't like the changes made, deeming them too progressive, while others don't mind the mature Velma reinterpretation, paving the way for Velma to actually attract a big audience. What? Hold on. Time out, Ronaldo Matadine. Are you serious right now? So you mean to tell me that Velma, aka Scooby-Doo as a whole, never had a big audience? Are you fucking kidding me? Did you just make this shit up as you write? Like, this is the problem. Like, this particular person, the other 2 articles were written by fence sitters, okay? And that's fine. You want to fence sit? That's not a problem. But this particular person is so hardcore in his progressive ways that he just making shit up as he goes along. That Scooby-Doo did not have a big audience. That Velma is the chance for Scooby-Doo to have a big audience finally. Like, are you serious, man? Really? You think all these people who hate this show were just never Scooby-Doo fans before? Like only Velma is able to have Scooby-Doo fans now, and that's the only way you're gonna have a big audience. Come on, man. Stop making shit up. It indicates fans are into the new spin or are hate watching to complain. How does that indicate it? How? How does that? This show doesn't have a big audience. If the show has a big audience, okay, I'm gonna say this early in the video, like I said at the end of my last videos. If the show has a big audience, Ronaldo Matadine, okay, why aren't they releasing their viewership numbers? Why? Why? Explain why. Why are they not releasing their viewership numbers? They did it with The Last of Us after the first fucking episode, Ronaldo. The first episode, they released the viewership numbers. And yet with Velma, they don't want to release the viewership numbers. They want to talk like in politics. They want to talk in politician speak, right? So they want to say, oh, yeah, we've seen 127% uptick in popularity. Is that viewership? No, it's popularity. So meaning, Google searches and YouTube searches and YouTube videos and social media. Like, what about the viewership? What about the viewership? Did you see any increase in viewership? Do you have any substantial viewership? You're not releasing the numbers. Why? Why are you not releasing the numbers for Velma? It's because there is no big audience, Ronaldo Matadine. I know it's hard for you to understand that because you're so focused on toxic masculinity while you're drinking your fucking soy latte, but at the end of the day, it's true. Because if a show actually had any sort of audience, they would be shouting it to the fucking moon. They would be doing that, but they're not doing that with Velma. It says a lot of contention would be derived from the series lashing out at toxic masculinity, which haters think is all virtue signaling. However, Velma handles itself pretty well at dissecting misogyny in Crystal Cove and why the mean girls at Velma's high school are being preyed upon. Sadly, this particular issue is well done. Velma broaches another topic in poor taste, giving into nasty stereotypes. Yeah, I'm sure you know a lot about nasty stereotypes. Velma comes off informative in its own profane way, nodding to how Harley Quinn used comedy to expose Joker's nasty ways. Here, Fred enlightens himself on objectifying women. Bro, this guy, Ronaldo Matadine, is a fucking cuck, bro. He is a complete cuck. This guy is hoping that he can write enough like hardcore feminist articles that he'll finally get a woman to sleep with him. That's basically what this is. He wants to be able to use these articles on whatever date that he goes on. And he wants to be able to tell the women, yeah, no, I'm all for women's rights. Look at these articles I wrote. Am I not so cool? I'm such a nice guy. Yeah, I don't really want to sleep with you. I just want to be friends. Yeah, totally. Fuck, I hate people like this. It says, by contrast, Fred's father, William, Velma's neglectful father, Amon, and creepy guys like Mayor Dave and Sheriff Cogburn are further proof of toxic masculinity passed down through generations. Well, apparently yours wasn't because you became such a fucking pussy. Luckily, Shaggy learns to stop feeling entitled to Velma just because he's a good friend. He illustrates how to remove the blinders and adjust the male gaze in a town where women are mistreated, disrespected, and now murdered. Do you realize that there's women murdering other women in this show? Daphne fucking murders a trans woman on the gymnasium floor in front of everybody. I mean, come on. Like, are you serious? Velma literally beats Daphne in the first episode. Like, I don't understand. Like, why are you making this seem like it's only men? It's kind of a joke at this point. You are purposefully ignoring the truth because you want to show for feminism. It's like modern day feminism has this guy all over. Like, he's exactly how Fred was when Fred read the feminism book. That's what Ronaldo Matadine is like. It says, instead, Shaggy recalibrates his life, finding love with the artistic, enlightened Gigi, who ironically learned about being her true self thanks to Velma. But in the process, both Velma and Gigi exploit Shaggy, making fun of his simping. What's essentially disturbing about this presentation is that Shaggy's genuinely trying to be a good guy. For the show to ridicule him on that, especially as he's trying to evolve, is very tone deaf. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? He's taking offense to this. We're not... Ronaldo Matadine is taking offense to this attack on simping because he is a simp himself. He is connecting with this. He's a simp himself. He is a nice guy. Or that's what he's trying to portray himself as. He's a nice guy. So he feels like he's being personally attacked because these girls are attacking Norville for being a simp. It is hilarious to me. I love this. The term simping is being tossed around a lot, berating guys who are genuine, selfless, caring, honest with women. Thus, it's a trigger term for bullying and another way males express unhealthy feelings towards each other, making it seem as if men are weak for being nice and not having ulterior motives. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Instead of breaking the stigma, however, Velma leans into the idea of taking advantage of Shaggy, hatching a plan to bring him back as a detective behind Gigi's back to find her missing mom, Dia. Velma is cognizant of how she's capitalizing on Shaggy's kindness and good-hearted nature, with Gigi eventually chiding him for simping for Velma. Later, Shaggy ends up helping Velma clean her house up after a party, so her parents don't know what happened, admitting, I'm doing this because it's the right thing to do. I'm simping for myself. Again, the cliches are fed, with Shaggy not even educating Gigi or Velma on the issue. By the way, I don't know why you're calling him Shaggy. I understand you want to make it seem like this is the new Shaggy. This fucking Norville's not Shaggy, all right? Like, I understand. His name is Norville. So just call him Norville. Until they call him Shaggy, call him Norville. You calling him Shaggy is an insult to the real Shaggy. Ultimately, if Velma is to truly resonate as uplifting and inspirational in its own crass way, it shouldn't be putting down Shaggy like this, while trying to claim an air of acceptance, equality, and inclusivity. Otherwise, it's just coming off as hypocritical, especially as Shaggy, flaws aside, is trying to help everyone out and affect positive change in Crystal Cove. Wow. Wow. Ronaldo fucking Matadine, everybody. This fucking guy, this guy is a cuck, man. This guy is a cuck all day long. All day long. Look at this guy with a blue verified check mark for a profile picture. This guy is a joke, man. He really is. And it's hilarious. Oh, wow. I have more followers than you do. That's hilarious, dude. Wow. And Twitter is my crappy social media. That's crazy. But yeah, this dude, honestly, man, this is exactly the problem with people. This is the problem. Someone like Ronaldo Matadine, who swears he's a nice guy, who swears he's not doing it for any ulterior motives. No, never. He would never do that. He's just very nice to women. He's genuine. He's one of those guys that gets mad, which is exactly what's happening right now, when he gets rejected or when he gets made fun of, like everybody else who gets made fun of that he's perfectly fine with. He's fine with other dudes getting made fun of if they're toxic masculine men, But when it comes to the nice guys being made fun of for being too nice, oh, now all of a sudden it's hypocritical. Now all of a sudden it hurts. This guy just exposed himself, like literally by himself. Like I didn't have to do anything. What a joke. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.